The pity party that you have for yourself ends now. That, laying around thinking you're not good enough, thinking you're not worthy, that ends now. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get right into the video. Today we're going to talk about self-love 101, how to love ourselves, how to show up for ourselves. I grew up in a household where I was constantly getting compared to everybody and their mama. I was constantly being put down for just being me. And as I got older, I started to compare myself to other people and hate myself and just be filled with such negative energy. I did not like myself. I didn't. But how can you expect to be successful? How can you expect to be surrounded around people that love you and value you if you don't love and value yourself? If you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, if you don't value yourself, you are going to continue to attract people that do not love you, that do not value you, that treat you like crap. So this video today, we're going to learn how to love ourselves. We're going to learn how to love ourselves completely, how to show up for ourselves, how to put ourselves first. Let's get started. Okay, so the first topic is choosing yourself. If there are people around you that you have in your circle, whether that's friends, family, whatever the case may be, boyfriend, girlfriend, and they treat you like crap, they treat you like a scum on the bottom of their shoe, if they do not value you, they show you time and time again they do not respect you, they show you time and time again they do not love you, leave them. Choose yourself. There is no way in whatever reality you are going to attract the things that are meant for you. You are going to attract the people that love you. You are going to attract the job opportunity that makes you happy if you're continuing to be surrounded around negative energies, negative people, and people that put you down. Have you ever heard the saying, you are the company that you keep? If you're constantly around people, it's not just if you're around people that's constantly drinking and blah, blah, blah. If you're around people that don't see you, that don't value you, that don't try to hear you or try to understand you, or that don't give you the love that you give them, you need to leave them alone. You are not wrong for choosing yourself. And like I said, I've been surrounded around those people my entire life. The friends that I love so dearly and still do, it's all love. But it comes a time where you have to wake up and you have to realize they don't value me. They don't love me the way that I love them. And I don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You deserve to be surrounded around people that fulfill you, people that makes you happy. Also make yourself happy, also fulfill yourself, but you deserve to be surrounded around those people that your inner child feels safe with. Cut them off. Just cut them off. Cut them off and feel no remorse about it. Because this is your life, okay? And when you die, you're gonna die by yourself. And you came on this earth by yourself, but you're gonna die by yourself. You only got one life to live that we know of. So use that to your advantage. Don't spend time being surrounded around people that make you feel lonely. The next topic is find hobbies that you enjoy. That's reading, writing, something that makes you happy. For me, it's makeup. I love reading, I love writing, I love singing, I love doing my makeup. Find those hobbies that you enjoy. When you find those hobbies that you truly enjoy and you spend that time with yourself doing those hobbies, you are naturally creating that positive energy. You are naturally just oozing positivity because you're doing something that you enjoy. You're doing something that makes you happy. It's hard to be negative and be sad about something in that moment that you're doing something that makes you happy. Enjoy that time with yourself. Spend more time enjoying things that you love, keeping yourself busy. Find those hobbies, running, exercising, whatever the case may be. Find something that truly makes you happy. And this is not on my list, but I'm just not thinking about it. Spend that time with yourself and write down those things that you love about yourself, that you truly love about yourself, that you love to do. Once you find those things that you truly love to do and that makes you happy, you'll be able to find those hobbies that you do. So if you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what makes me happy. I don't know what hobbies to do that makes me happy. Sit down by yourself, secluded and write down those things that you love to do. Find those things that you love to do and spend time doing that. You'll start to enjoy your own company a lot more and love yourself. The next one on the list on the topic is spending less time on social media. I used to be chronically online, okay? I used to spend hours scrolling through social media, and even now, I'm not perfect. I'll find myself doing that nowadays, and I'm just like, okay, girl, you gotta turn this shit off. You know what I'm saying? I even had to put like a time limit. iPhone users, that feature where you put the time limit. I even have to learn how to do that because I can spend forever on social media. But what I find on social media is that you're scrolling through social media, and you, especially if you grew up in an environment where you just were not taught to love yourself, if you were not told to love yourself, if you were not constantly told, as a kid, that you are worthy and you are beautiful, and you grew up in an environment the opposite of that, it is so easy to scroll through Instagram and see all these people that you think are perfect and subconsciously compare yourself to them. When you subconsciously compare yourself to them, you are putting them on a pedestal that only you should be on. These are random. You're a random person. I'm even talking about these models, these celebrities, these singers. Like, I love me some music as well, and I love watching the models, but when you are constantly seeing this, you're looking at these people, you're gonna go back to your old habits, and that is comparing yourself to these people and seeing yourself as less than, seeing yourself as not enough. Let's face it, we're human, okay? So it happens. Don't be upset with yourself. Don't hate yourself for it. Don't get upset. Don't think that, oh, I'm not learning anything and I'm going, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Be kind to yourself. Make sure that you're spending less time on social media and spending more time doing those hobbies that you love and spending time with yourself. How you gonna learn to love yourself if you ain't spending time with yourself? That's how you stop those thoughts. Get off that Twitter, get off that TikTok, get off that Instagram. Spend less time on social media. I promise you, it will do you wonders. Go outside, smell the grass. Go outside and feel the sun on your skin. Wear sunscreen first. Don't be afraid to unfollow people. It doesn't matter who they are, if they're friends or whatever. It's nothing. It's just all love and light. It's nothing bad about that person or anything like that. Doesn't mean you're a rude person. But stop consuming things that do not resonate with who you are or who you're trying to become or who you're becoming. The next topic on this list is a gratitude journal, and this is like one of my favorite things to do. Personally, I write every morning when I wake up, and I write before I go to sleep. Every morning I write my gratitude list. I write 10 things that I thank God, whoever you believe in. I thank the universe. I thank God. I thank my higher self for just blessing me with this new day and all the blessings that I will be receiving throughout the day. And I write 10 things that I'm grateful for. It's just so easy, like I said, especially with things online, and you see people that looks like they're living their best life, and you're like, I don't have that, I don't have this, I don't have that. So it's just a way to connect with yourself. It's a way to count your blessings, because you are truly abundant. You are truly grateful. It does not matter how much money you have. It does not matter the resources you have. You are abundant. Being able to watch me on whatever you're watching me on, whether that's your phone or your laptop, be grateful for that. People don't have that. You have a working phone. Do you know what I mean? Even if you have $5 in your bank account, you have $5 in your bank account. Some people don't even have that. So be grateful for that. It's a way to show the higher power, higher source, or whoever you believe in. It's a way to show them that you are grateful for the things that they bless you with, even the small ones. And do it with love. Don't just write this, oh, I'm grateful for this. Do it with the utmost gratitude and the utmost love and the warmth in your heart. Next thing on the topic on the list is affirmations. This is also my favorite one. I used to be one of those people that was like, I would scroll through, like, I would see people say these affirmations. I'm like, yeah, okay, they're not working. The thing with this is, this topic, you have to be, with everything on this list, you have to be consistent with it. Okay, you can't just say I'm beautiful and then one time and then you have a negative thought about yourself and then you're just like, oh, this is not working. Because with these affirmations, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind. And that takes work. That takes consistency. For example, my favorite thing to do, and I encourage everybody to do, if you're just like getting into saying your affirmations, whatever the case may be, I encourage that you wake up every day. You see that mirror behind me? You wake up every day. You meditate. That's optional. I meditate every single morning, whether that's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It just helps clear your mind. You look in the mirror. You go in the mirror, whether you want to brush your teeth or wash your face first or do it after, whatever the case may be. In the morning, whenever you wake up, go in the mirror and you say your affirmations. You say whatever feels good to your heart. You say whatever feels good to your soul. I would say pick affirmations that coincide with what the traumas that you dealt with in your childhood. So if you grew up in an emotionally unavailable childhood, you constantly getting told that you're less than, or people treating you like that, or that, you know, people don't hear you, people don't care to listen to you. You say those affirmations like, I deserve to be heard, I deserve to be seen, I am beautiful, I deserve to feel beautiful, I deserve to feel successful. You know, when you grow up in an environment where that's not the norm. Say for instance, if you, like in your family, you are going after a career that nobody has ever done and you feel like, I don't deserve this, I don't, does you feel that way? That's why you say those affirmations like, I deserve this, I deserve to feel beautiful. Oftentimes, you know, people love to humble us. Whenever you're feeling super confident, people love to humble you. That's because they're projecting. But that's why you say those affirmations like, I deserve to feel beautiful, I deserve these good things. Say it in the morning in the mirror. Say it in the evening time. Maybe in the evening time you want to say it again before you go to bed. And you want to, and this, you don't have to say it just 3 times. You can do more than that. But I advise, if you're just now getting into the affirmations, that you say it multiple times out of the day, so that's in your mind. Anytime you're sitting there, you're having a negative thought, what are you doing? Have you been scrolling through social media for the past hour? Get off of it. Go in that mirror and say, I am worthy of love. I deserve to be loved. I am enough. I am one of a kind. And I promise you, like I said, be consistent with it. That's every single day. And then after a while, you start to believe those things. You don't hear the negative thoughts anymore. You'll start to believe those positive thoughts, and you don't have to do it as often. So the next one on my list, and probably the last one, I think, is stop comparing yourself to every living thing. I've talked about this throughout the entire video, but stop comparing yourself. As women, it's just so easy for us to compare ourselves. You see it all the time. We get compared all the time. Whether you've dated somebody that was just like, why can't you be more like so-and-so? Why can't you act like this? Whether, like I say, you're scrolling through social media and it's just, it just happens. Or even on social media, you see, for example, you see men, especially men, comparing women, like a female, I hate saying the word female, this woman rapper to this other one, so-and-so is better than so-and-so. Like, stop. Like, it's just so easy. Like, especially nowadays, because I feel like it's just more often growing up in a society where that is not the norm. That's the norm, to compare ourselves to every other woman. Stop that. You do not deserve that. Your inner child does not deserve that. That's who you're hurting him or her, whatever your pronouns are. What I'm about to say may sound cocky, but it is what it is. You cannot compare yourself to those people. You can't, because they do not compare to you. There are things that you bring to the table that other people do not. You are one of a kind. The way, I don't care if you don't think you are, you don't feel you are. We've all been there, but you are one of a kind. There are things that you bring to the table that other people can't. Not even just physical wise, but what's inside your heart, what's inside of you, your soul. Like, you cannot compare yourself to these people because they don't even compare to you. I think everybody should adopt that mentality. I'm not saying walk around turning your nose up everybody, thinking, you're better than everybody, because that is not the case. This is all about your self-love and your self-confidence. Because those characteristics that you see in those people that you keep comparing yourself to, she's so pretty, she has... You're able to see that in that person because you also have those characteristics. Turn off the phone, spend time with yourself, speak those positive things to yourself. You don't know these people. You don't know what their life is like. You don't know what they do. So stop it. The universe made you in its image. God made you in his image. it would be unfair for you to say, you know, so and so is better than you. They're not. You're allowed to feel like you're the most beautiful girl in the world. Every girl should feel like that. Don't be rude or nasty about it to other people, but inside you're allowed to walk around feeling like you are the most beautiful girl in the world, especially my black girls. Lord, I mean, we grew up in a society where we're told that we're less than and we're not as attractive as other people of different races. You deserve to feel like you're beautiful. You deserve to walk around feeling like you're the most beautiful girl in the world, because you are. You deserve to feel like you are one of a kind, because you are. And that's all sizes, all skin tones, everything. I don't care if you got cellulite, acne, if you're on a thicker side, I do not care. You are the most beautiful girl in the world. You are the most beautiful person in the world, especially my black people, okay? And I guess the last one I will say is just be kind to yourself. It's okay if you have a setback. It's okay if you have a day where you are feeling sad or you are in the bed all day. It's okay if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It is okay. It's not the end of the world. That does not mean that you have doubled back. It does not mean that you were incapable of changing. It's okay, it happens. When you are moving towards something good, when you are moving on and leaving those triggers behind, you are going to experience that setback in like your mind. It does not mean anything at all. You are still worthy of everything and so much more. You are still beautiful. You still deserve to be successful. I love you so much. I really hope that this video helps. I hope you grow to learn and love yourselves. And I hope this video helps. And I have many more videos to come. And I also have a different version of this, like a shorter version of this, on my TikTok. Love you. Bye.